Hi everyone, so I'm Kelsey and welcome back to my channel Connecting with Spirit. This is a very impromptu video. I've just been sitting here tuning in to myself, asking Spirit what was next for the day, and I hear that there is a light language channeling coming through to activate truth. So it feels like it's an activation for your throat chakra and also your solar plexus chakra. To align you to truth, to enable you to speak your truth, to enable you to stand in the power of your truth. So yeah, if this sounds like something you would like to receive, please do give your permission in whatever way feels right for you. Thank you very much. So I am going to take you through a bit of a grounding meditation. We'll put in a little bit of protection, see what else comes through. I'm just going to go with the flow because, as I said, this is totally impromptu, off the cuff. I don't even have any of my usual recording equipment, but however, I'm just going to go with the flow with this. So if you would like to get into a comfortable position, either sitting up, lying down with your eyes open or closed, whatever feels best for you. And I'm going to bring down from source the energy of truth. I'm seeing it as like a bright blue, but it's like a bluey sort of silvery color, and that's going to come down into your crown chakra, spiraling into your crown chakra, opening and activating your crown to truth. There's this beautiful blue silver energy. There's also like flecks of gold in it as well. Spirals down into your third eye chakra, opening and activating your third eye to truth. This beautiful blue, silver, goldy energy spirals down into your throat chakra, opening and activating your throat chakra to truth. And just gonna stop here for a second or two. And if you'd like to take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. As the energy just comes down to pool into your throat chakra. There is something here coming up to be cleared. Kind of feeling like a scratchy throat, like there's a lump in my throat. And I'm hearing its grief around all the times where you weren't able to speak your truth, where you had to suppress your truth, where you had to bite your tongue, hold your tongue, shove down your truth and not speak it out. A loss of your power because you were unable to speak your truth. Just coming up to be cleared. I'm just going to call in Archangel Michael, calling in Archangel Michael, calling in Archangel Michael. I'm going to ask Michael just to clear this energy from your throat chakra, your throat chakra, to replace it with truth, your power and your ability to speak your truth, to give you the courage and the strength and the support you need to do so, to walk and talk confidently on your path as you move forward speaking your truth. Whew, that's super strong. Just giving Michael another few seconds as that energy is cleared and the new energy is anchored in. Thank you very much, Michael. As the truth energy from source continues to spiral down into your heart and heart chakra, opening and activating your heart to truth. I'm feeling like there's another block here between your throat chakra and your third eye in your heart. Like the block is causing a disconnect between your power center and your throat, your ability to speak your truth. So I'm just going to see what that block is now. I'm hearing it's fear of speaking your truth and how that's going to be received. You're frightened, fearful, afraid. If you do speak your truth, what's going to happen if you do that? Because maybe in the past, when you've spoken your truth, maybe it hasn't been received very well. Maybe people have lashed out, they've abandoned you, they've abused you because you've spoken your truth. Whatever has happened, it has resulted in a fear there of speaking your truth. So I'm just going to ask Michael to clear this fear from your heart chakra and to replace this energy with love, to bring in any healing energy that you might need as a result of these past experiences. I'm hearing past trauma from those times when you did speak your truth and it didn't go very well for you. And as a result, then you feared speaking your truth. Thank you very much, Michael. As this beautiful source energy of truth spirals down your shoulders, arms, into the palms of your hands, opening and activating your palm chakras to truth. As this energy continues to spiral down into your solar plexus chakra, opening and activating you to your truth. Okay, there's another energy block here. Quite a big one because I'm also feeling it down the back of my neck. So I'm just going to see what this block is. It's feeling like powerlessness. Around speaking your truth as this wind picks up. That's very funny. So getting a bit of a clear out with the elements as well today. So let's have a look at this powerlessness. Anything else you need to know about it? It's just feeling powerless to speak your truth, I guess. that in certain situations you just weren't able to get those words out that you wanted to get out. You felt like you didn't have a choice. So I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to clear that energy of powerlessness from your solar plexus chakra and to replace it with power and reconnect you to your ability to speak your truth. So I'm just seeing like that connection is being repaired, reestablished between your heart and your throat, particularly when it comes to speaking your truth and having that power to be able to do so. Wind is coming here to assist with this, to blow away any old energy, any old cobwebs that are stopping you or holding you back from speaking your truth and being fully in your power in relation to that. Excuse me. Some clearing happening there. Big time. I'm just going to ask Michael to bring in any healing as well for that, if I haven't said it already. For the solar plexus chakra. As this, thank you very much, Michael. As the source energy continues down into your sacral chakra, just opening and activating your sacral truth. There seems to be another block here at the sacral. Just asking what this is, and it feels like dread and dis-ease about speaking your truth, which would make sense if it hasn't been received well, and now suddenly you're going to be speaking your truth, that you might feel a bit dis-ease in your body or dread having to speak your truth because of what's happened in the past. So I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to clear that energy again and heal and repair and replace it with love. Please, Michael. I'm just feeling like there's resistance there to you speaking your truth. Thinking, oh, this is a bad idea, some limiting beliefs that you might have, again, because of a past experience or circumstance that you had where you did speak your truth and it just did not go well. Just clearing as we go, clearing that resistance, clearing that limiting belief. Replacing them with love, and if there is a different belief, an alternative belief that you would like to program into your energy field, do say that out loud or in your mind's eye, in your mind now. And I'm just going to ask Archangel Michael to program that into your energy field as well. And I'm gonna go back to the mind's eye because there's something there. That slip of the tongue is alerting me to an energy there. I'm just hearing there's some doubt and some dread in your mind's eye, which I assume is the third eye. So asking Archangel Michael to clear that as well, to heal and repair and replace it with love. And I'm just going to thank him for installing those new beliefs also. Okay, just tuning in because I'm feeling like there is a dark web. Speaking of webs, when we were talking about the wind coming in, like a dark web being created. So this sometimes happens when a dark deed, and by that I mean like an evil deed, is done in secret. And it's almost like energetically it is like a dark web, and it's almost like this dark web is sentient, and it tries to prevent the victim of this dark deed that has happened to them from telling the truth of what has happened to them. Yeah, and you're like shrouded in darkness, and every time you go to speak your truth, you might just feel fear or doubt. You question, you second guess yourself, and then you think, oh, this isn't the right thing, maybe I shouldn't speak my truth in relation to this. So the energy actively prevents you from talking about it. It's almost like it holds power over you then, so you don't speak your truth. And the way around it is, the way to dissipate a dark web is to actively speak your truth and talk about what has happened to people that you trust, that you can talk to about what has happened to you. We're also tuning into your body and your intuition and following your internal guidance when it comes to this, and telling your truth, speaking your truth, talking about your truth. So I'm just going to ask Archangel Michael, because he is like the champion of truth, to help you, to assist you, to support you with this. If this is resonating with you, to give you that courage, that strength, that inner fire to be able to speak your truth of whatever this is that's happened. It's almost like it's a secret, and to talk about it. So Archangel Michael coming in super strongly for this, to give you some healing. Around this. Also seeing like a bright white light. I'm hearing it Shekinah, the Holy Spirit coming in to support you with this as well, to illuminate that darkness that you might be shrouded in, that dark web. I'm going to ask Shekinah and Archangel Michael if they can free you from that web, to disentangle you or to distance you from it as much as can be, so that you can have that space, that courage, that strength to speak the truth of what happened in order to free yourself from this web fully. So I'm seeing like a spiral of blue energy. It's almost like a vortex, like a whirlwind type thing. This is Archangel Michael. Thank you, Michael and Shekinah. As we continue to take down that truth energy into your root chakra, opening and activating your root to truth. And there's also another blockage in your root chakra. I'm hearing it's insecurity, feeling insecure about speaking your truth. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to clear that, to replace it with feelings of security, enabling you to speak your truth and to heal and repair that also. As this energy, this blue, white, flecked with gold, continues to spiral down into your knee chakras. Excuse me, that clearing's still happening. Thank you, Michael. Down into your knee chakras, opening and activating your knees to truth. There's another block in your knee chakras that has to do with being unable to surrender. You can ask Michael just to clear that, heal and repair and replace it with love and trust. As the energy continues to spiral and flow down into your feet chakras, opening and activating your feet to truth. There's also a block here about being unable to move forward. You're feeling stuck. Gonna ask Michael just to clear that. Heal and repair and replace it with the confidence and the ability to move forward and the freedom to move forward. Thank you very much, Michael. As the source truth activation energy continues to spiral down into your Earth Star chakra in the earth, opening and activating your Earth Star to truth. As the energy continues down through the different levels and layers of the earth, spiraling down into the heart of Mother Earth Gaia, where I'm going to ask that you're all plugged into her heart, separately and independently to each other, of course. Now, please. I'm calling in Mother Earth Gaia, calling in Mother Earth Gaia, calling in Mother Earth Gaia. I'm going to ask Gaia to ground, earth, anchor, connect, and align you to her fully and completely, to ensure that you are fully embodied in your physical vessel, or as much as you can be at this time. I'm seeing like a silvery white light coming up from Gaia. And this silvery white light is going to spiral up that grounding cord that we placed in Gaia. As this energy moves into your Earth Star chakra, it's grounding, earthing, aligning you, anchoring you to Gaia's beautiful energy. So I'm seeing a crown. It symbolizes sovereignty. So for some of you, you'll be receiving an activation from Gaia for sovereignty in your Earth Star chakra. That beautiful, brilliant white and silver light spiraling in your Earth Star chakra now. It is pretty strong. You might even feel your legs trembling. As that activation occurs for you now. And I'm just going to invite you to take 3 deep breaths again to fully anchor this energy in through your nose and out through your mouth. And I was hearing, while this is happening, some sort of knighting ceremony, like a warrior of truth. That's what's happening right now as I continue to ground. There is some sort of protection going in to help you do this, to speak your truth, and it feels like it's very connected into your path and your purpose here for being on Earth. And there are a number of energies coming in to activate this truth protection around you. It's almost looking like a lattice stone, silver and white. Seems like it's coming from Gaia as well, starting from your Earth Star chakra and enveloping you completely. Pleiadians coming in, Shekinah, Archangel Michael, Gaia. Melchizedek as well. Archangel Ariel, Archangel Gabriel, Hanuman, Shiva, Parvati, lots of beings of light just coming in now to activate this. It's like a truth grid or something, and also a form of protection and support for you to help you to move forward on your path, speaking your truth, to give you that confidence, that boost, courage. As you're completely surrounded in this dome. Being knighted as a warrior of truth. So I'm seeing a sword, and you know, in those knighting ceremonies where they touch the sword down on either side of your shoulder, it is like that. That's Archangel Michael with his brilliant sword of truth. As he is totally the poster boy of truth, and he is really fiercely protective and supportive of those who are on that path of speaking their truth. So I would say it's an invitation from Michael to call upon him if you are feeling a bit wobbly or you need support, encouragement, help to speak your truth. to call upon him at any stage, at any time, for that reassurance or for whatever it is that you need in order to be able to do that. He will come gladly to assist you, but you need to ask. So this dome is being anchored into your field permanently by these energies. And while that happens, I'm just going to continue to bring up Gaia's energy into your feet. Nope, I'm being told to wait. Just hold space for this dome to anchor in. And it's like glistening. It's like a lattice dome as well. I'm just seeing like different threads form that lattice around you, and they're glistening white silver light. It's like it's imbued with magic. I'm also hearing unicorn energy, unicorns here as well. Fairies. Dragons, merpeople. Basically, the whole gang is in attendance. Because they are behind you 1000% for this mission that you have chosen in relation to speaking your truth and standing up for your truth, talking about your truth. And you might have some doubts. You might be wondering if you're strong enough, thinking like it's a tough one. And that might very well be true. That it is a tall order to ask you to do this. That they want you to know that you are well equipped. You have everything that you need in order to be able to do this. Just need to trust and believe in yourself that you can do it. And to follow your heart, your internal guidance, your intuition. To take the steps that your internal guidance is asking you to take. So you are well capable. You are ready for this. And if there's any doubts and fears that you have, just let them come up. Speak them out louder in your mind. I'm just going to ask Archangel Michael to take them and clear them from you. So doubts like that you won't be able to do it. Fears around how it's going to be received, if there's going to be backlash, if you're going to be, putting yourself out there to be attacked, making yourself a target, if you're going to be ostracized, if you're not going to be believed, victimized, some horror, some terror, some fear, disbelief, denial, withdrawal energy. Resistance. reluctance, feeling scared. Just asking Michael to clear all these energies away, replace them with love. And if there are any other beliefs that you would like to program into your energy field, to speak them to Michael, and he will do that gladly. Things around courage, strength, fortitude, determination, things like that. I'm just hearing a crow or a raven caw 3 times, and that for me is a message from the universe heralding a manifestation. So for some of you, this might be a manifestation, something that you've wanted for a long time, and you are manifesting that into your physical reality. The ability to speak your truth, the ability or to have that courage, that confidence to be able to do that, that strength to be able to speak your truth, the wanting to remove any blocks for you that have been preventing you from being able to do that. And look, the sun is coming out now. How beautiful! And I think also that is very symbolic, as the sun is shining down on you. A new day is dawning. Thank you. And now after all that, I'm just going to continue to bring up Gaia's energy into your feet, shins, knees, thighs, into your root, anchoring, earthing, connecting, aligning you to the heart of Gaia. As Gaia's energy continues up your abdomen and into your chest, down your shoulders, arms into your hands, out your fingertips, grounding, earthing, anchoring, connecting and aligning you to the heart of Gaia. As the energy continues to climb up your throat, just feeling some tension, some stress in the physical body. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael. Just going to ask Raphael to dissolve any stress or tension in your physical body and bring you back to balance and harmony, to a state of peace and relaxation. Thank you. As Gaia's energy continues to move up your face and into the crown of your head, I'm going to ask that you're plugged into either a galactic grid or an earth grid, depending where you are, whatever's best for you, so that you are fully and completely supported above and below to move forward, to speak your truth. Thank you, Gaia. Thank you to all the energies that were doing that knighting ceremony, that were activating that dome. Thank you, Raphael. Unicorns, mermaids, dragons, everybody. So it's also, the angels are drawing me to like a sword of betrayal, where I think you've maybe told someone your truth, but you were betrayed. Or whatever had happened was a betrayal. Your trust was betrayed. So I'm going to ask Michael just to gently remove that sword, if there's knives, if there's daggers, from you now, to transmute them with the violet flame and to heal and repair all the areas where those swords, knives and daggers were taken out, replacing them with love and healing and repairing those areas as well, please, Michael. Some clearing happening. Excuse me. Also feeling like some numbness in some of you. Numbness coming up for clearing as well, please, Michael. Healing and repairing, replacing with love. If there's any disconnection as well, you might have had to disconnect from your truth. Disconnect from being able to speak your truth, disconnect from your power. I'm just going to ask Archangel Michael to clear that disconnection energy and to reconnect you to your truth, to your power, to your ability to speak your truth. Now, please, Michael. Bring in any healing or repairing that's needed for this as well. Oh my goodness, I think some bugs have just gone down my top. Have to move. Thank you very much, Michael. So there's another protection that Michael is going to give you now. It's going to activate. This is called the blue shield of Michael. I'm going to ask Michael to activate that around each and every one of you now. So as you might surmise, the blue shield is as it's called. It's blue in color, so you might even see that going around you. Sometimes it looks like a bubble, but I'm actually seeing a shield. So it seems to be like a step up from the usual blue shield of Michael, which I would normally see as a protective bubble of blue light. This is a slight adaptation. I'm hearing a slightly different one. I'm going to ask Michael to anchor that in as well into your field so that it is permanently activated from here on out. And if you want to reinforce this, you can also just say to reinforce or reactivate Michael's blue shield of truth, of protection, whatever words that you'd like to use for that, or even to visualize it around you, or call in Michael yourself, whatever feels right for you. Especially good to do if you know you're going into a situation where you need that extra bit of courage, that extra bit of protection, just to invoke this shield before you do. just tuning in. I'm just feeling my body like trembling, shaking. It almost feels like trauma. So some of you might have been extremely traumatized about whatever it is that happened in relation to trying to speak your truth, or in relation to whatever happened, because in relation to that dark web. So I'm going to bring in Archangel Uriel, calling in Archangel Uriel, calling in Archangel Uriel, and I'm going to ask Uriel to heal this trauma. And to wrap his wings around you. If you're feeling traumatized, shocked, suffering from PTSD as a result of this, fear, anxiety, also I'm hearing terror, horror, just generally feeling traumatized. So I'm seeing Archangel Uriel wrap his wings around you, and I'm also seeing like if you want to wrap your own arms around you, almost like giving yourself a hug or rubbing your forearms. It's really good for your nervous system to soothe yourself. Almost like it's you you're hugging, yes, but it's for your inner child. So I'm also going to ask the angels if there's any healing that your inner child needs as well for that to happen, because it feels like there's a lot of hurt and heartbreak, betrayal, abandonment, distrust, pain, and feeling unloved coming up as well. Feels like there's a burden on your shoulders because you feel like whatever this is that you will be talking about is a burden, and it's your responsibility to carry, and it's almost unfair, injustice that this has been left for you to deal with. As you also might have felt unsupported as well, completely alone with whatever this has been, unequipped to deal with it, lost, lonely, alone again. Just gonna ask the angels to just bring a lot of love. I'm gonna ask Archangel Ariel to use a technique. It's called liquid love. To literally pour love into your cells, your DNA, your tissues, your organs, your organ systems, your physical body, your auric field, all levels, layers, bodies, fields, systems of you. Please fill them entirely with liquid love now, please, Ariel. So you might see this coming in as a pink or a green energy, and then it looks like a viscous sort of liquid in those colors, and you're just being bathed in that energy. Bathe. You, your inner child. I'm also going to thank Archangel Uriel as well. Also hearing about soothing your nervous system, to learn different ways that you can do that, because sometimes you might feel like it's overactive, it's overstimulated. You might get those feelings of, you know, where you're jumping at loud noises, you feel entirely on edge, like you can't relax, you're anxious, you're hypervigilant. These sorts of things are signs that your nervous system is on high alert. It's a fear response, and to look at different ways for soothing your nervous system. So one of which is wrapping your arms around yourself and kind of rubbing your forearms. You could also go into your heart, do heart breathing. I do have a video on that. I'll link that as well down below. There are other techniques out there to go into your heart, to follow your intuition, because that's going to lead you to the ones that are best for you. As it doesn't seem like it's a one-size-fits-all type thing. It's more about asking that question, what's the best way for me to soothe my nervous system? And then following your intuition, your inner guidance, in order to lead you there, or you might even get the answer straight away. Excuse me. Some clearing. Excuse me. And I'm just hearing that's really important. And also to slow down is a big part of healing your nervous system. To rest, to just lie down, put on some music, don't do anything, to stare at the wall, to take yourself out into nature, to sit down, stare off into space, and just sit with yourself. And it's during those times that any energy or emotions or fears, limiting beliefs will come to the surface for you to have a look at. And it also helps to just soothe and settle your nervous system. And that is a huge part of healing it, almost like a reset. And of course, energy work techniques as well. I'm hearing whatever you feel drawn to help with your nervous system. I'm seeing the pendulum. But again, tuning into yourself and asking, what's the best route for you to take? What are the best techniques for you to use? What are the best tools for you? Ooh, so some seagulls. They're in the distance, and I'm reminded of a story of when I first was tuning into animal messages and stuff. And one of the very first instances was a seagull kind of following me down the beach, and it kept squawking like that. And the message was about speaking your truth. Thank you. Thank you for that healing. Those messages. I'm just going to tune in to see if there's anything else, any parting words, sentiments before I close us down. Ooh, yes. Because I thought this was going to be a light language channeling, and then there's so much happening. I'm like, okay, there is some light language. It's going to come through to kind of round us off. So, Pleiadian light language. It's for truth, but I'm also hearing like it's for healing trauma and for restoring, resetting, soothing your nervous system. So there's a few things coming in here with this. And taking 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just to anchor these energies in, let them settle. So I think there's a mix of light languages in there, Pleiadian and Angelic. I was feeling some stuff around the throat, around the throat, around the crown and the throat, and full body nervous system, and the solar plexus as well. So I'm just gonna see if there's anything else to add. Doesn't seem to be. Getting the nod to close down. Okay, so I'm just gonna ask the healing team of light, the angels, to ensure that you're fully grounded, earth anchored, connected and aligned to the heart of Mother Gaia. That you are embodied in your physical body, or as much as you can be at this time, and any excess energy is taken down into through your chakras and sent into the earth. My body is shaking after that because the energy is super high. Thank you. Gonna ask that you're balanced, harmonized, stabilized, recalibrated and realigned, all levels, layers, bodies, fields and systems of you. Beautiful Pleiadian light behind me, that white blue light, similar to Michael. He's blue. Thank you. I'm gonna ask that your aura zips up, zip up your aura, so you feel strong, safe and secure within your energy fields, supported, courageous, to walk your path, speaking your truth with confidence and determination. I'm hearing passion. As the seagulls go off again, I'm going to ask that anything that was opened, healing portals, vortexes, the channels, your chakras, anything that was closed to, or anything that was open, close them down now, please. And just before I close this space, I'm just going to pass the violet flame down through your entire energy fields, just to clear, cleanse, completely remove and transmute any energetic debris, anything stuck or stagnant, emotional energy or anything like that that's no longer serving you, that might have come up as a result of this healing and light language transmission, for that just to be burned away, leaving your energy field clear and returning you back to balance, peace and harmony. Thank you, and from my heart to yours, thank you so much for being here, for receiving this energy. Thank you very much to all the healing teams of light, the angels, the Pleiadians, Shekinah, Melchizedek, Ariel, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, all the other energies that were here. Thank you all so very much. From my heart to yours, namaste. So, So, aftercare. So you've just taken in an absolute huge blast of high frequency, high energy, high vibrational energy into your system, physically, energetically, which means that some lower vibrational energies might come up to be cleared as well. So I usually advise that you lie down for a wee bit after this, so at least an hour if you can. Just allow the energies to settle and for those energies to come up so you can clear them. You might also get downloads, advice, guidance, insight into different things while you're lying down. It kind of gives you a chance to process what's happened in the healing. And yeah, you might get some information on what's come up. Also hearing about water, drinking water, having an Epsom salt bath, getting out to sit down beside a body of water, a shower, things like that. Water is really important. I will leave more aftercare instructions in the description box as well if you want to check that out. But as always, tuning into yourself, your heart, seeing what's the best thing for you to do to support yourself. Excuse me. To take care of yourself after this absolutely mammoth session that was totally impromptu, and I didn't realize it was going to be as major as it has been. But yeah, talking to someone if necessary as well is coming up, someone that you trust, getting the support that you need, whatever it is that you need, tuning into yourself and seeing what that is and taking action on that to look after yourself after this session. Okay, so I hope you got a lot out of this session. I hope you're feeling much better about speaking your truth. It might take a couple of days for this energy to settle and integrate, so you mightn't feel it fully until it's completely integrated. But I hope you do get a lot out of this session, and thank you so much for being here, for tuning in, and until next time, take care. Bye-bye.